So this product comes in an aerosol, or it comes in a 750ml can. You can apply it with a pressure pack, as you're seeing today, or you can use it from a spray gun. Spray gun tip should be quite small, around about 1mm. Don't need big fluid tips for this product. It's quite a high solid product, and you'll see Hugh from TeslaCure is using his special UV lamp to flash off that first coat. So what we're trying to do here is initiate that first coat to start curing. We don't want to cure it too much because we still want to get good intercoat adhesion. Okay, so you can see the gloss has changed fairly quickly there. Give it some stick there, George. he's going to apply some coats a little bit wetter for me, and you'll see the filling capability of this product. Okay, so what you can see there is it's quite opaque. Our UV surfacer is, I'll call it semi-transparent. It does have some opaqueness to it here. So Hugh's just showing us here he's going to set the gun excuse me, for 1 minute, and he's now going to proceed to cure that primer in 1 minute. So whilst Hugh's doing that with the light, Hugh will come here afterwards and give us a little bit of a chat on, come and sit down please. Hugh will give us a little bit of a talk about the UV wavelength and so on. You'll see the light is quite low intensity. It's not like a welding flash or anything like that. It's quite low intensity, and it's UVA. So we're not using any dangerous UVB or UVC for this. Whilst Hugh's running the gun over this, it's a good opportunity to talk about your workshop. We can give you some of the fastest products in the world. If your workshop is not organised, they're not going to do you much good. So you need to make sure that you have your processes in place where you can handle a product like this. For an example, Hugh will be finished curing this in a couple of seconds, and then George will start sanding it. Now the question I then ask is, do you have your colour matched? Do you have all the parts ready for the rest of the job? Okay, so in conjunction with a fast product like this, you also need to make sure that you've got your act together in the workshop end. You can see there George and Anthony are doing some sanding there. You'll see, look at that. We have a little internal saying here at Expo, no cheese, because there's no cheese on the block. So you can see that the powder's very, very well, it sands quite easily and very, very productive. It can be used with our solvent range as well as our waterborne range, so it's quite universal like that. It also uses no heat, so you have no risk of solvent boil with this product. Hugh, I might just get you to come up here for a second when you've taken your overalls off there, and Hugh can give us a little bit of a chat about the gun and so on. He can show you a little bit. Whilst Hugh will be talking to you about the UV curing gun there, I'll just run you through what the next step's going to be. After George has done the sanding on the product, he's just sanded that with some 500. Initially blocked it with some 320. The next step will be some Autowave 2.0. So what you'll see here is a Toyota 3R3. Typically this colour can be problematic for coverage in some systems. You'll see here with our system it'll have opacity in about one coat. So quite productive in that way. So whilst Hugh's coming up here and having a chat, you can watch George put on the first coat of our Autowave 2.0. We will then follow that up with a very, very fast auto clear wrap. Okay, so I'll hand it over to you, Hugh.
Okay, so that's the first time over this side of the world during this week that we've shown this unit. We have been doing quite a lot of work with it, with Expo and their customers in Europe. It's obviously cordless, rechargeable, battery lasts all day long. I haven't charged this one today at all. Very, very quick, as you saw. We done some demonstrations earlier today with 30 seconds cure. We're doing a minute here today, but anywhere in there, 30 seconds, 1 minute. That's where we are today. So the world's changing fairly fast, and I'm glad that Sickens are straight onto it and shown first in the world over this side to show the fastest world process. Any questions on the lamp at all? No. All right.
Hugh, can you just maybe just point it down towards the ground for us? Just turn it on for
Right.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I'll show you. Existing technology has quite a few problems with it. So, if you see this light here that's sort of blinding me, well, current technology is about 20 times worse than that. So you need a full face shield. You need to cover up all over the place. We just say wear gloves and glasses like I have. They are not normal safety glasses. They're UV approved safety glasses. When we supply them, they will not come in the transparent color. They'll come in a yellow or a tint, so you won't get them mixed up with the normal. That's just a demonstration. What else did you want me to mention?
Oh, just maybe just point it down in the corner.
So the difference in intensity, we've developed about a 3-year period to develop it, and it flashes off, as you saw, flashes off, gets the solvent out of the products with no heat, no air, just light, and cures it really, really quick. So the intensity of it is very, very low, and I'll show you here. That's it. So that's why we just wear gloves, glasses, and that's it. So it's quite revolutionary.
Hugh, it looks like something you'd see in a nightclub.
Yes, well they do use UV in nightclubs.
There you go.
They use them in printers. Water purification is done by UV. What else? Air purification is UV. But they're all different wavelengths.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry, Hugh, what wavelength are we using here?
we actually use 3 different wavelengths within the UVA, and it starts getting a bit more technical.
That's probably classified, right?
Yeah, well, where most of the technology is like in the actual lens of the chip itself.
Okay.
And I've designed that myself. So, yeah.
Thanks, Hugh.
Thanks very much.
All right, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks very much, Hugh, for that great explanation and your support over the last couple of days.
Thank you for your support. I'm going to be in there to hear soon.
Okay. No problem. Thanks, Hugh.
All right, bye.
All right, appreciate your patience with this. Now you can see how fast George is working here today. It's been a bit of a Speedy Gonzales today. So this is our Auto Clear Rapid. He's put one coat on there. Whilst that's flashing off, we're going to put a coat of colour build onto the second guard there.